treachery and vice. So many times I've wondered why so many people have to die. For those few men who fight a cause that isn't mine and isn't even yours. But when the killing fields are over and the damage has been done, when we've learned our lessons well by the rattle of the guns, when we come to live in harmony, then the battle will be won. So many lives, so many lives. And when the killing fields are over and the battles are all done, when we've learned to love our enemy like a prodigal son, when we come to shake the hand of the man who's done us wrong, so many lives, so many lives. How many years and how many tears must we shed before we learn to love again?
As they shall grow not old, as we are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, though the years come down. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on a special day for all Rangers supporters. It's Bridgeman afternoon, Bridge.
Oh, good afternoon to you. Very, very sad and well done. Really good introduction to the show. Really liked it. I was watching some. I've got a big chunk of it today, and it's very moving. Very moving. A great day.
Remembrance Day, always a special day at Ibrox. Usually when the place is full of supporters, showing you the respect for those fortunate as myself. But we'll turn our attention to the football now. How we doing, Bridgeman? I believe you've got the team. Well, I'll give you the team then. The team is McLaughlin, Tavernier, Golson, Balogun, Barisic, Jack, Aribo, Arfield, Kent, Roof and Defoe. Substitutes of McGregor, Bassi, Harlander, Hadji, Kamara, Zunga, Baka, Morelos, Itten. I think Fox has joined us now. Afternoon, Fox. How are we doing?
Afternoon, lads.
Hi, Foxy. Hi, Oxia. Sorry about
What do you think of the team there, Fox?
Interesting. I don't think MD had actually picked out that team in any way, but nice to see John McLaughlin returning, getting a wee run out. Joe Aribo anchoring the midfield with Jack and Arfield, and a change up front completely in Kent, Roof and Defoe. Interesting. Let's hope it's a goal-scoring team.
Aye, positive team. I'd like to have seen Morelos play personally, but if he's maybe got a wee knock or whatever, it makes sense, Fox.
I had a tough run out on Thursday night. I think the manager is using the squad well, and I think he was due a rest with a couple of the other people like Steve Davis, etc., and Alan McGregor. But still a strong side.
Davis isn't even in the squad today.
Well, resting those old weary legs, as you keep on saying about the man. Wee day off, good. Have a nice week.
I would imagine it's something like that, yeah. I would imagine
didn't even go for a night out last night, though. He wasn't working today.
Aye, well, good team. Again, as you said earlier, it's nobody would have guessed that team, unless, of course, you took a pools dip, any 8 for 10, that kind of thing. But,
no, I don't think anybody had the four start. I mentioned him, but nobody had him in his team.
No.
And there was talk about McLaughlin, a lot of debate about Balogun.
Quite a few of the lads said Balogun would go in. I personally didn't, but a lot of guys did.
In the midfield, I don't think anybody got it right, Fox.
Jack Aribo and Arfield, wow.
I think a lot of people may have said that Steve Davis would be rested, but we still need the cover on the left and right with Jack and Arfield to cover our fullbacks as they bomb forward. So I'm quite pleased with the midfield. Joe Aribo in the centre of midfield, hopefully turning and moving quickly the ball forward or even running with it. It'll be a delight to see, I hope, today.
All right, so let's open up the phone lines. Bridge, what's the number?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought in by Fox or Old School Blue. If you phone in, hang up and we will phone you right back. Aye, a positive team. I see that obviously Jack will be the star. You've got the positive players there, and Aribo and Arfield joining in with Kent, Roof and Defoe. There's a lot of movement in that team, Foxy boy. Oh, Bridge, there's a lot of movement in the team, yeah?
Oh, yes. It'll be, it's a good team, a good-looking team, and I think we'll do well against Hamilton with that team, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But Balogun's not let anybody down yet. There's, in reality, it's a good team. So the defence is quite solid. And the midfield, well, apart from Davis not being there, it's a good-looking midfield. I'm sure they'll be able to play well there. And up front, well, you're expecting Roof to be able to do something today with a bit of luck. Let's see what he can do.
And Defoe, Fox, who scored in the last league game he played in, he's got some record really for us, Defoe, isn't he?
Another one that people say has old legs, but he's got an old brain to back that up, and a seasoned campaigner and goal scorer in Jermaine Defoe. Just hope that our fullbacks don't throw high balls into the box today, because there's nobody there who's going to be able to beat it.
What you saying? Keep the high balls low.
Aye, keep the high balls
keep them on the ground. Keep them on the ground. Aye, I doubt very much if we've got Hamilton because I've got very much to be able to get to bother us, other than 10 men defence on the line, stop and block and everything, or even going to the nasty stuff and trying to take your players out. But
funny enough, I don't see Rice. He's not the most negative manager in the league, Fox, is he?
No, he is not. His teams try to play football. They're usually a young side, and they'll cause us one or two minor problems, we hope, during the game, but I don't see them scoring against this defence. And hopefully Rangers will run out comfortable winners. 3 points is all that matters today, and if we get a good performance along with it, that'll do me fine.
Yeah. What's the number, Bridge, if people want to come and join us?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Fox?
You can join us at Skype at rangersradio.online and we'll bring you into the call.
Yeah, we want to hear your predictions, thoughts on the team. I'm sticking with my 4-0 Fox. Don't see any reason. I think there's too much movement in that team for Hamilton. We get the goal maybe in the first 2 in the first half and hopefully 2 in the second. Simple as that for me.
Aye, well, if we get 4-0, I'll be more than happy. As you say, an early goal can completely transform this game and we could run out very easy winners. But if we don't take our chances, you know what can happen.
I have to agree with both of you, but I'm going to stick with my 1-0. I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy if we get 4 or 5 or whatever number MD wants to say. I'll be over the moon. I want to mollocate them. But give me a 1-0 at least. Just give me a 1-0. 3 points. That'll do me fine.
See, when it goes 1-0, did you just turn it off and nobody the rest of it?
No, I love it. I've just told you. I want to go out there and mollocate them. But the result at the end of the day, if it's a 1-0, I'm happy. If it's 5-0, I'm over the moon.
The 1-0s, you end up getting a bit nervous with 10 minutes to go. You think back to last week.
I remember way back many years ago where we walked.
All right, Rangers Radio.
Who's that?
It's Bathgate Bear.
How we doing?
It's the wee man.
Right?
I'm not bad. First time caller, eh?
All right, mate. What's your thoughts on the team and what's your
I just want to say about the score. I think it'll be a 3-0 and it should be counter-attacking, but by the style, I think it'll be just, pure out going for the first half. So we might be actually a 4-0 today.
I hope you're right. What do you think of the team? Have you seen the team?
It's nice and sharp, aye. McLaughlin starting, I like that. I think McGregor's had loads of chances, and I think he'll get a good rest and be ready for the Benfica is at home. Mm-hmm. So then Aberdeen, so it's got to look good, aye.
A lot of movement in the team, Bathgate, yeah?
Aye, I know, eh?
Aye, for the forwards, I mean, there's a lot of, let's say, intelligence between Kent Defoe.
I think it's quite dynamic, eh? It's quite, with the Defoe as well. I think he can just slot shots in with Alfie. I think it's a wee bit centre attacking. I've looked at his, last games and he just seems to be up and down, but as long as if he was smiling, last Thursday.
Oh, Alfie's come back to form, Fox, eh?
Back with a bang.
I'd like Defoe to give us a wee exhibition goal like he did the last time. Wonderful goal. Wee ball over the shoulder and one step in, bang. Love it.
Well, hopefully Ruth Bridgman gets a couple in today, and maybe Kent as well.
Oh, absolutely. I want all of them to score. I want us to go out there in a blaze of glory and absolutely murder them.
I mean, we could do a Hibs. Remember at home where it was a 6-0? We could do that.
Oh, I'd happily take that, Bathgate. I'd happily take that. Because we never know if goals are going to become important as the season goes on. But first and foremost, 3 points, mate. Eh?
That's it. Take one game as it comes for the 55. So, I mean, I'm a young bear. I've been waiting. So I can remember my uncle and that he was phoning in the night. We go to the games and he was just talking in the car about memories and that. Mm-hmm. Just want to be a part of that, for the next couple years and that. So.
If you don't mind asking, what age are you?
18. Oh. I must be the first caller for Bathgate.
No, you've got a few.
Right, you're not that.
All right.
You're not much younger than me.
What was your uncle's name? What's your uncle's name?
Colin. Well, it was actually Livy Bear.
Livy Bear, right? That's right. He was on that night. Yeah.
Aye.
He was on Friday night as well. Aye. What if you've only got one phone between you? You just need to share it.
No. Watch what you say now. Bathgate.
That's right. He's probably listening.
No, but watch what you say on here.
You'll need to phone in now to prove you'll get 2 phones, Bathgate.
I know. We were actually going to do that maybe next week or something.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. How long have you been listening to us then?
Well, this has been about maybe more than 6 months. maybe more than a year, just gone to the games and that. And it was just my uncle on Facebook. He was like, I just listened to them. And obviously I've been busy and I've not been listening for a wee while. So I listened to the night show, then that Livingston game. But apart for that.
18, memories, folks, 18,
Only yesterday for me, mate.
Only yesterday.
no pop in the cherry yet.
Remember what we've just said there now? What's what you say?
Listen, when they two, before they were 18, there was no Men in the Moon, there was no colour telly.
That's it. I'm hoping to get
you
to
never
the
had any
pubs as
telly.
well. Hoping to get to the pubs when I get back into the games viewing. Do something different.
Oh, keep
And so you'll be looking if you go to Ibrox.
What's that?
Did you go to Ibrox to watch a football?
Aye. So I've got a season ticket.
I was going to say you'll be looking forward to the new Edmondson House and things like that being there.
That's it. So my experience will be just go in, look at the museum and see if they build that what do you call it? Beside it, how they were going to do the remembrance thing in the memorial and all that.
Yeah.
Go down there, get some history, stuff like that. So it'll be looking good. Maybe go and go shopping and that. So
I don't think that garden's happening now, mate. As far as we know. Right, so you're going for 3-0. Take a note of that, Bridge.
I've got that.
Yeah, you got it. What did we do with all these mystery prizes? Nothing.
Who will be the man of the match today? That's what I want to know, because it used to be about
that's a good one.
And stuff like that. I just want to think, because it was like Davis there a couple of weeks.
All right, I'm going to pick out Ryan Kent. I've seen glimpses of him and starting to see on Thursday night that he was coming back. There you go, Bridge. That's a bold statement.
That is indeed a bold statement. I would have gone for off the top of my head, I would think that Ryan Jack or Aribo would be the man of the match.
We've also been joined by Andy Phillips. Afternoon, Andy.
Afternoon, boys. Everybody okay?
All right, Andy.
Aye, no bad. What a fantastic start to the show there. That brought a tear to the eye. Absolutely brilliant. But going on to the team, I think it's pretty good. He's kept more or less the hardcore there, and we're lighting out a wee bit and take my chances now for a bit better days than what we have been. Could be one of them big scores we're looking for,
Right, come on, tell us what you went for.
Well, I was looking at 5 or 6, but I can't get any odds on it. So I said to the son-in-law, forget it. I can't be bothered. There's nothing there. You'd have to put an absolute wager on to get anything back. As long as we win.
What odds? Just out of curiosity, what were they giving you for 5?
5 was something like 92.
Shocking, isn't it?
Aye.
Absolutely.
And I think even for if you took them to score 1 and 2 at 6-2, it was only something like 18-1, which is nothing, is it?
No, really, no, for a bit of fun. You know what I mean?
No. Well, as long as we come out and we start moving through the gears now is what I want to see Rangers doing back in. And if we start
forgive Magnus, does that mean the bookies think that we're going to win today?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
I think a lot of teams think we're going to win the day.
By a distance, as Oxford says, that's absolutely true.
By a distance. Yeah. But I think Livy Bear, Bathgate, if you don't go with the right attitude, you're not going to win anything. This is all about we've got to go with the right attitude.
No, that's it. Professional. I hope there's no zigzag passing the day. I think it's just straight ball. None of this bouncy stuff. Because I think Livingston the last time we tried to do it. So, and I know that Hamilton are known to be doing that kind of stuff. So.
Well, we just have to go and play at the right tempo, Andy. With the right attitude.
Definitely. I don't see any problem. I know Europe and for football back home, totally different. But what happened there the last 10 minutes in that game, going forward, that could do us a lot of good. Because sometimes you need to be, smack in the mouth just to bring you back down to ground, and hopefully they'll learn for that going forward in Europe. But today, come out a right attitude and take a hammering that we've all been expecting. I'm hoping we're going to go out and really put it so I don't want to go 2 goals up early doors and then float around like we have been doing. I think we need to start putting the message and putting the the bit on these people now and letting them know that we're not bothered what they do or anybody does. We're just going to go for the juggler and take these teams out. And that's the way I want to see Rangers going now. It's in there, so let's put it out there.
It's all about starting at the right tempo for me, Fox, and pulling them about, and then hopefully taking your chances when you get them.
Well, for me, the game during the week there on Thursday night, we had some delightful passages of play, short passing and movement, and that's what I want to see today. We caught up a real class opponent in Benfica. We were slick passing and movement, and more of that today should see the end of Hamilton pretty early on in the game, I think.
Question for you, Fox. How important do you think Tav and Borler will be today?
Oh, I think they'll be at their normal best, flying up both wings, supplying them. I think with the front three we've got today, will be more looking to cut balls back for the movement of Roof and Defoe, who'll come off their markers and hopefully get strikes away, as I said, rather than big high balls into the box when we've nobody there that can head them home.
Andy, with Roof playing, you can cut it back to the halfway line.
Aye, well, that's it. Just let him have a couple of shots there. We should be okay. Like that's your 2 early goals, isn't it? But I think there's good movement in that guy. And before he seems to score at this level against these teams, he seems to be the one that always pops up if we're tousy in them games. So it's not a bad one. I'd like to see Hitton start right enough. I'd like to see him get a good 90 minutes under him. I think he's got something. I know a lot of people don't agree with it. He hodges the ball up well and takes pressure off. Not that I'm saying hopefully they're not going to give the pressure today, like, but I honestly believe that I would have gone with Hitton, right? But go with Defoe and Roof. There is goals in them too if we create the right chances.
Where would you play that in, Andy?
Oh, I'd have had him straight up top, right up top. With
so
Roof playing
up.
No, I'd have had him right up top where I'd have had Roof playing nothing. I didn't think he'd pick Morales today. I thought he'd rest him. But I just something about that and I like. I think there's something in there. I know Ash Young says to me like, "You're at it," like, you know. But no, I think he's got it. I think he could do it. I think he would have had him on there on Thursday night, like, and you know, he could have held up a wee bit. You know, the naivety of Arfield, I still can't get my head around that. You know, why we were trying to go and take them out like we were. I mean, we should have just seen them game out because that mob wasn't even prepared to attack us. But that's gone now. As long as we go forward, get the points, go into this international break, sitting on top, like, because, you know, that's what it is. And we're due to give somebody one, surely, and today hopefully it'll be, and they'll keep all his bears happy and go forward. That's good, you know.
All right. Bridgeman, people want to join us, give us their thoughts. What's the number, Nick?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. Will you be brought in with Fox or Old School Blue? If you phone in, hang up, and we will phone you back.
I think what Andy had to say there was right about it, and I think he was, see, against that Kilmarnock mob, right? I think he was holding a lot of shots in or out. He was just kind of like, he didn't find the bag at the end of the day.
He didn't have a bad game, but he never had any real chances to score, did he?
Aye, you know, well, there was one where it was like 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, but apart from that, there was a couple miss. I mean, even Scotty Arfield, he was doing the curl shots in, and it still wouldn't even, you know, go in. So
you just hopefully we take our chances today, then, Andy. Yeah?
Aye, that's it. I think. Well, see with Tavernier, I think he'll do most of the crossing, and I hope Baratic, BB, just goes in there and feeds him in what he does. Because he's not done that for a wee while.
No, he doesn't get in the box as often as Tav does. That's always
there. Hopefully it's different. Hopefully they've been doing that in training, because that's what we're expecting at Glasgow Rangers Union.
We'll not be doing any training. We'll not be doing much training at the moment, mate. You know, games coming thick and fast like this, Bridgeman.
It would be very difficult to put any major training sessions or new things to try into your training sessions with the amount of games that we're playing. The guys' legs will be done. I think that everybody will be glad to get this deal over, and that'll give them a fortnight's holiday type of thing, you know. Be able to sort of recuperate, get some. Yeah, that's what I think will happen anyway. However, me, I want Rangers to win. Every single game, I want them to win. And if it means bring on another 3 substitutes to sort of, get in there, get a couple of goals, and then let the guys get subbies on, let them get a couple of minutes on the park, get some game into their legs.
Do you think, Bridgman, they would put a reserve team 1 week because of this Jones and Edmondson and all that? Remember they went to a party and that?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I honestly don't know. But we can't do anything regarding them until such times as we know
they're going to get another ban when that's finished. We
won't know how to handle these things until then, because at the present moment they're part of the original squad and they aren't getting games. So if they come back in, then they've got to be given time to get back onto the pitch again. So that'll mean a few games as a subby and getting the odd, and then maybe.
There's 9 men on that bench, and Stephen
Davis.
Yes,
pal, I'm just saying for the 2
guys.
It's
hard to pick. I mean, I would have a headache choosing every single week. It's just amazing.
Good squad we've got now, Andy.
Oh, definitely. The strength all over it from where we've been right enough, and you wouldn't worry about, let's say in major suspensions or injuries, you wouldn't worry about what was sitting on the bench, because it's good enough there to handle it. I think anything that comes along. It's all about us now. I know that's the 2 games in hand, but the top and bottom, if you look at it, it's in our hands now. If we keep that belief and where we've got ourselves to now, there's only us that can stop ourselves. That's my opinion.
Just keep winning football matches, mate. That's all we're asking.
It's all about the second half of the season as well.
Yeah.
It really is. Because we slipped up last time in winter, so let's just go through this winter and just nail it. I mean, we've got games December and January. They're a lot of games, but we can do it.
But first and foremost, before we start, we have to get these ones out of the way, Bridger. Every game's 3 points.
Every single game, pal, yeah. And for me, most important game of our calendar is the next game, which is today. We have to get 3 points on the board, and it doesn't matter what the score is as long as we get 3 points. That's for me.
All right, give us a phone number, Bridge.
Phone number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. We brought in a call with Fox or Old School Blue. If you phone in, hang up, and we will phone you back. Fox, it is, when you think about it, the 9 on the bench and Davis isn't in it, and obviously Jones and Edmondson are there, so we have got a squad now.
I've built well over the summer. The additions that's come in have looked good when they've came in. I'm hoping the day that Zunga will maybe make an appearance later on in the game and we'll get our first view of him. Hopefully in the second half, if we're up a few goals, Stevie Gerrard will take the cudgel up and send them on.
Here, I think we'll see him if the game's right for him, Fox.
Aye. I think this is the perfect game for introducing him into the side, especially if we are up by a few goals and we can get a nice view and see how he plays.
I start him the day, maybe, 70 minutes, maybe 80, then seeing the Aberdeen game. Hopefully he'll get his first half in, because he looks creative. He looks like maybe different to Kamara, I would say. I don't know if it's a defence-wise or if it's attacking, but I can only see. We've got a good midfield today. I'm pretty strong with him, so I'm happy with the midfield. The defence, Balgan, I'll need to analyse him and see how he goes, because I've not seen him in a while. So
he played last Thursday.
Oh, did he? Right. Oh, no, I was at training, I was at training, so I couldn't miss it. I didn't. Right. It was like highlights, so I was at my training, so I'd never seen him. So
who did you play for?
No, I'm at running club, West Lothian running club. Aye.
You should be in training for visiting that pub you're going to go to.
I wish that would be soon.
Athletics when you visit the pub.
That's it. Aye.
I don't know if you'd beat Fox or 2 yards to get to the bar.
Probably will, aye.
Remember what I said to you earlier. Don't say too much.
Very much. No beat me to the bar.
Well, I tell you, I think it would be quite easy, would it not?
No, I've got a long lean on me, mate.
So have you, aye? Were you
If
watching
you
the
wanted to
UFC
beat
last
to
night?
if you wanted to beat him to the bar, it wouldn't be a problem.
Nah, of course it wouldn't. Get on my running shoes and just, you know what I mean, do the sash and everything. And I'll beat him.
And then we'd have another race and let him win again, Andy, wouldn't we?
Oh, definitely. He wouldn't beat me to the bar because I stand at the bar. So I'm there already.
Must be.
Aye, but I
Must be.
like you, Andy. You're a sound caller, and I can't believe it's my first time in, and you're in as well. And it makes it brilliant, mate. Nice to hear your voice.
I'm just myself, right enough. I've been trying to get in quite a lot, but I think the guys have sent me a colour for a week, like, you know.
Well, normally you're in the kind of weekday videos and that.
I just think we've been busy, Andy. Busy.
I know. I just thought that wee bugger, like, Noah, I'll just get rid of him for a few weeks, like. But I'll fight for that. Like, I just come in and do my own bit, like, you know.
That's it. Don't be a stranger.
When Ox lets me speak, I speak, and that's just the way I am, like, you know. But you're a good caller yourself, pal. You know, everybody that comes on the show. Listen, all the guys that come on this show are good callers.
You don't speak, Andy.
Yeah, well, I've been told that quite a lot, right enough, but I keep speaking right enough, so I keep getting through.
It's hard not to, because we all love the radio. We all love this radio. And I think, see when they get this Rangers app they're talking about, I don't know if it's happening or no, or after Christmas, but I think this Rangers radio should be on that app, Rangers.
Oh, thanks very much, mate.
It should be.
I think we're a long way short of that, mate, but...
no, I think the more you do on Twitter and social,
Bridgeman's trying to do his own thing. He's trying to break. He's got his own agency. His own.
Aye, I bet he is.
How do you, Bridge? Own management company. Talks with Simon.
Don't you believe them, son? Don't you believe them? Shockers. Come on, Rangers. Get in there.
Right, I went for 4. What about you, Fox? How do you see it going?
If we score an early goal, I'm hoping to see 3 or 4, mate. It's 4 at the outside, same probably.
All right, you see it similar to myself, but you've got to play well to get 4 goals, haven't you?
Yes, you have indeed.
You've got to play well.
These a lot of these wee teams we just kind of overlook, but they're well organised when they've got men behind the ball. So it's important that you get an early breakthrough against them.
Hamilton won in their last visit to Ibrox, Fox.
Sorry?
Hamilton won in their last visit to Ibrox.
Yes, they beat us 1-0.
That was a long game where I was greeting, honestly. Like it wasn't nice to watch.
Yeah. I think that was the final nail in our coffin last year. We were challenged when they beat us 1-0 at Ibrox.
I was greeting as well, and there was thousands in the Copeland rear, all greeting.
And they were criticising like Tav all the time. It's annoying.
He deserved it.
Anyway, we've been joined by Cairo. Afternoon, Cairo. What we've been coming in.
Hi, Cairo.
Hello. How do you do? Cairo. You all right, guys? Everybody happy? Everybody looking forward to this?
The team, Cairo.
I've not seen the team. Have they changed it much?
Bridgeman will give you the team.
All right. He's on mute.
Come on, Bridge.
If he doesn't put on his mute button, eh?
Come on, Bridge.
I'm just trying to get after mute there. I'm just trying to get after mute there. I can hear you shouting up there.
There's other people wanting that job. You'll be getting your P45. Come on.
He's a national treasure. You can't do that.
National treasure. Thank you, Cairo. Thank you. I do apologise. What were you saying, Oxford?
Can we have the team?
We're all going to be
okay.
We're all going to be national treasures. You don't hurry up.
All right. The team is McLaughlin, Tavernier, Golson, Balogun and Barisic. Jack, Aribo and Arfield. Kent, Roof, Defoe. Substitutes McGregor, Bassey, Helander, Hadji, Kamara, Zungu, Barker, Morelos and Itten.
Thoughts, Cairo?
He's giving a few lads a chance to show what they can do. I'm quite, I thought Balogun would come in. Helander, I think, needs to be nurtured a wee bit again just to get his tenderness away and build him up. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I'm glad Arfield's playing if We'll get. God, so it's a reason, all right? Okay, yeah. I think we're obviously going for a wee bit guile today. Eh?
A bit of movement, a bit of moving them around. Cairo short, quick
Seems
passing.
Yeah, looks like it. That's what it looks for me. Yep. We'll see how it goes. It's going to give other players a chance. It's quite a change up front, right enough, but I hope they can score goals.
At least we've got our rotation a lot, Cairo. At least we've got that a lot.
Well, that's what I was saying a couple of shows ago. I think the difference this season is it doesn't matter who he plays. Everybody's comfortable with who they're playing. It's just what he sees in the other team to play the particular players for that game. So whenever we take a player off now, you're not going on. Oh, you're going okay, that's fine. And generally, like for like, level for level. So the depth that we've got just exemplifies that. And I think for me that's why I'm not so worried about Europe this year. We've got players. We've got the bigger pool, the pool that can handle all the games for both the league and anything we do in Europe. Whereas last season I would have foregone Europe to get 55 because I didn't think we'd the pool to do it. But this season I think we have, and they've got the level of pool. Not just the bodies, but we've got actual skill levels across the whole pool. So for me, I'm quite comfortable.
Setting up Cairo.
We've also been joined by Alex.
I've seen it, Fox, mate. He's joining me a 4. Jack in front with Aribo and Arfield joining in with the front players. Is that how you see it, Cairo?
Probably. I think that's the way it'll be. I think that's. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the way it's going to be. We'll be playing in that ilk. And a lot of switching about at the front.
We've been joined by Alex. Afternoon, Alex.
Hi, Ox. How you doing, mate?
All right, you,
Alex.
mate?
Hi, Andy. How you doing, lads?
All right, Alex.
Yep. No, listen, it was good to hear the young lad making his debut in Rangers Radio today.
Cheers. I'm nervous like hell. Like, my uncle was the same.
Thanks very much. Enough about him. What about
I used well, Ox. No, listen, I've got a boy the same age as me, and you know something. We've actually lost a generation of Rangers supporters, so it's good to hear. We're in danger there of, losing them because they've not seen us win a league. They've not seen us win a major trophy. So hopefully this year they get to see the real Rangers. Because watching that the other night, just looking at the way we played, I'm turning around to my boy and I'm saying, that's the Rangers that I know we, man. This is it. We're coming back. So good to hear you on Rangers Radio.
They can see us. They can smell us. We're here. We're here for it. We're not going to see for that bad game.
You can't smell us.
We go the wrong way round. Bathgate. You can smell them.
Aye, well, they're stinking, eh?
Aye.
Big Neil Lennon.
You need to do your homework before you come on. See who smells and who doesn't.
All right. It was a tongue twister. Because of the nerves.
Welcome to the show, pal.
We'll put it to the age.
Watch yourself, buddy, because they pick you up before they fall.
Alex, how do you see the game going today?
Well, I was. I'm a wee bit concerned that Hollander is dropped out of the team, but listen, we've got strength and depth there now that he can afford to make changes. Personally, I would have kept Hollander and Morelos in, but I'm not too disheartened with the team that he's picked. I can see us score a load of goals a day.
I hope you're right, mate.
Been looking for it all season, so I'm going for 7-0 today.
What price
I was
is
going to say, is this the game where we just punish them? Because Bridgman's been chatting about any team we're going to actually dominate. So is this the game you see?
Listen, dominating for Bridgman's 1.5-0. 7. What price was it, Alex? Did you check it out?
I've not had a chance to look, Ox, but I'll let you know if it comes in, pal.
Right, okay.
I would imagine it's not been great prices for a big win, so it's maybe around about the 12 to 1 or something.
Shocking, isn't it? Shocking. 7. 12 to 1. 12 12-1. Oh dear. And on you go, Bathgate.
No, it was we.
Oh,
You used to
sorry.
get.
No. I think it was Andy.
It's like 6 or 7. Like you'd get like 100-1 for them. I mean, they're just not giving you anything at all now. On the correct score, like enough. That's why I'm not bothered. To be honest with you, I'm not bothered really because we'll keep winning games. So I'm not bothered about whether the bet comes up or no when I put it on. As I said before, like as long as we keep winning, but 12-1 for 7 knocking, that's a joke, isn't it?
It's shocking odds. But first and foremost, Alex, we'll go to you and win the game,
100%, mate. It's all about exerting the pressure back onto them, and just listen. We just need to take care of ourselves. Put 3 points on the board, and the goals as a bonus. But it's been a great run for them getting into the international break again.
Aye, we win this, mate. It's nearly been perfect, hasn't it? Just that one blip for 10 minutes in Benfica where we drew 3 each and we're moaning. We're a tough crowd.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. But listen, it's an indication of where we've been and where we are now that we're actually disappointed. We're going to Benfica, who haven't hosted a home tie in 11 years, and we're disappointed we came away with a 3 each. That's a massive indication of where the squad is now. And let's not forget, by the way, Benfica's team's 300 million. We spent less than 30. So, massive indication of where we are now.
I know, everything costs money, mate, everything.
Yeah.
Just waiting for a caller. George VK, get your cloak sorted. Stop phoning in at this time. The game starts at 3 o'clock. Get yourself sorted. Stop falling asleep on that sofa.
What do you think, Bridgeman, right? Do you think the Braga game or Benfica game, what one was better?
The Benfica game for me. I loved it. I enjoyed it.
I was just agreeing,
Yeah. No, I think it was a great game. It showed the football we played was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And again, it was a storm interrupted. It was absolutely bucketing down, rain, wind, and we still stood up. Look, we saw that the last 2 goals they got were just blunders by us, and that's for sure. Stand up, take it in the chin, and we're not going with it. So here we go. Big
I
game
think they
today.
looked a wee bit more fresher as well compared to that time.
Yeah.
We just made one error.
That's all. Look, Benfica are a quality side. There's no doubt about it, a quality side. And they were favourites for that group. A lot of big favourites.
And their money they pull in. And they just sold that Jerome Felix as well. Like, think about the money. Which they can spend well instead of the, let's say, COVID team Celtic.
COVID team.
You watch it,
puddle drinkers.
Anyway, gentlemen, we've reached that time of the evening. We've reached that time of the afternoon. We're going to go and get rid of the game. Listen, young Bathgate Bear, thanks for the call. It was great to hear from you.
Cheers. Love you.
And the lads, everybody's quietly confident, but first and foremost, we'll have to get 3 points, Bridge.
Yes, indeed. For me, for the Bridgeman here, I'm looking for a 1-0. A 1-0 will do me. At least a 1-0. Give me 3 points and I'll be absolutely over the moon. Give me 5-0 or whatever the other guys go, I'll be extremely happy for them. And particularly if MD got a bet on for those big goals, big number of goals. Let's hope you win it. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here, Rangers Radio, every single one is, this is our team. We're just ready to go. Everybody keep it going for the Rangers. In your heart, keep it going.
This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating the Rangers victory. Take it away, old school boy.